I suffer from imposter syndrome. Do you, Elle Wood?
Yes. I do, terribly.
Do you think everyone suffers from it?
I don't think everyone does, no. I've certainly met people that don't, and they often can't comprehend why other people would. But I think it's a lot more common than most people would realise.
On that sofa, I've had the great good of a state agency, and I can probably count on that hand the number of people who I know don't have it. Okay? I'd say the vast majority of people have it.
I think so as well.
It's like a safety valve. It is a kind of, I don't want to get too cocky or a bit above myself. How have you dealt with your imposter syndrome?
I would say I haven't dealt with it.
Okay.
It follows me around like a little dog. It's very distressing. But I think it's a case of just pushing through a lot of the time, putting on your big girl pants and still doing the do. Now, that's often easier said than done, but then that's where the good things lie, just outside your comfort zone.
What fears do you have? Because that's what it is. It's a fear of, if I do this, something, being found out.
Yeah.
Someone's going to find me out.
Yeah, that's basically it for me, that I don't know what I'm talking about and that someone will
No one does.
pinpoint that.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
There's a great chap hop artist called Professor Elemental, and one of his lyrics is that there's no such thing as grown-ups. Everybody's weird.
Well, I'm 51 and I still feel like a 21-year-old.
Exactly.
We all do.
Yeah.
Okay. The only difference is that I get up halfway through the night for a wee, like most of us, because we're old. We're all waiting to be found out. So just get out there. And I'm not talking about fake it till you make it.
No.
I'm just saying the riches are where the fear are, and sometimes you just need to push yourself through. Yeah, but if you really had full-blown imposter syndrome, you wouldn't be sat there, would you?
Well, I think that, I had to get dressed several times this morning because I kept clagging the zip on my dress because I was shaking so much.
Okay.
But you
But
still
then
get on with it,
and I'll
don't
make a
you?
sweeping statement here. My missus bloody tries on 10 bits of clothes before she goes out. You know,
I don't mean trying it on. I just couldn't do the zip up because I was so nervous. I was literally shaking. And
Yes,
even,
but we've known each other for years.
know.
We're not, okay, we're not, you're not looking down the lens, which is bloody awful to do for most people.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why it's nerve-wracking. It just sometimes is, isn't it?
It is. Interestingly, what tends to happen is those that you don't think have got it, as soon as the cameras switch off for like 3 or 4 minutes, people just go, "Bleh," and they go, yeah. Even the massive names in the industry, they have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my advice is this: is you've just got to believe in yourself, which I know is hard work to do, but you have to.
Yeah, I hate that phrase because, as we said when the cameras were off, people say it all the time, but I don't know how practical that is. To me, it's a nebulous statement because it doesn't actually give you any structure about what that looks like and how you do that. But I think that is also down to the individual to try different things. So some people like to meditate, or some people like to exercise. I mean, John Paul was mentioned weak Sundays, because on Sundays he works out on his weak spots, and that's how he finds that he improves. But there's going to be different ways of doing it for everybody.
I mean, it's finding out what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And I think let's be honest, it's all drugs up here, isn't it? You've got the happy drugs like dopamine, which give you a quick win. The problem is you get the down is the serotonin. That would be my advice to anyone watching this. And that's when you pet a dog or when you help someone. The brain does actually reward you when you help someone. So if you can go out there, and that's how I get my kicks on social media, because I know I can help someone, not by the clicks of a like or a comment. And if you can go out there and make a difference to other human beings, there aren't that many feelings out there that make you feel much better than that. So that would be my advice to you. And just create great content. Your content's good, but you need to produce more of it. I know, and don't give me that BS excuse about time. We've all got time.
Absolutely.
Just go out there, believe in yourself, and you'll win. And as long as you know what makes you happy, you'll be on a winner. Can't say much more than that, really.
No,
can you?
I think that's it.
I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Thank you.